What is going on, everybody? We are here on a special Tuesday night Infinity Equation edition. How y'all doing out there, folks? I am Dante, aka Dark Joker's In, along here with a man over here to my right. Yes, my right. Tell him who you are, sir.
What's up, everybody? I'm Ryan, aka Laser Pants. Thanks for listening to the Infinity Equation on this special Tuesday episode. Is that better than last time, Dante?
Yo, yes, that's what I like to hear. I like to see enthusiasm,
All right,
positivity. And then we have this gentleman here who's always pushing, and I'm pushing with them to get my Action Force bikini thongs.
Jesus, I'm all flustered because of Ryan's intro. I'm like, shit, what do I do with my hands right now? I don't know what to do with my hands.
You just put you sound like George Costanza. I don't know what to do with the hands.
What's up, everyone? I'm Ryan.
he wishes.
And then we have Mr. News himself, the news hound, Mr. McGruff, the crime dog of the Marvel Legends world.
Oh, what's that? If you've been watching my channel since January, you already knew we were getting Silver Centurion today.
Tell the people what you're really excited about, Todd. Tell the people what you're really excited about.
Yes, that's what I'm excited about.
What, watching your news channel? No, tell them what you're excited about. You've been saying this. You had the platform to say this. You can tell them I was right.
Well, my sources were right. That's all I can say.
Oh, shoot. All right, folks, what's going on? All right, people, we are here. It's a Tuesday night special. Unparalleled is probably going on too. Sorry, Unparalleled. We love you by far. But I didn't know you were going on at this early time too. So sorry, buddy. Still got nothing but love for you. But let's jump into this craziness of the Fan Tuesday Marvel Legends Hasbro team, which was half leaked early. And by far, I feel like this was not like awesome like the other ones were. It's just I don't know. What you guys feel like? It wasn't like you felt the excitement, but it just felt like something was missing.
Yeah, I felt like Dwight needed better lighting.
Listen. That guy, it's like he never learns. He never learned for years. It's like, look, he showed up. He's wearing a hat. He looks like a bum. Like he looked like a hobo off the street. Ryan got a nice room set up. Wow. Dan got like a professional setup as well. It's like Dwight's sitting there. Dude, you're supposed to be representing the brand. This dummy, we would do like presentations like to senior management. And it's like I'd buy like really nice clothes and like I like dressing up and but I also like presenting myself. This guy would just roll like he rolled out of bed. And I'm just like, you're the worst ambassador for the brand, like the absolute worst, because your professionalism and just the way you present yourself is just awful. It's like, dude, come on, man, get your shit together.
Get some curtains.
Well, his excuse was like, his room is kind of, a little fudgety at the time. So I don't know. I don't know. That was the excuse. But real quick, Dan, if you want us to talk to your lady, we will talk to your lady and tell her that you need about 6 more Sentinels in your house, okay? I'm sure you get them at a discount rate. I'm trying to get them at the discount rate that you get them at too, Dan. I want to get them at that discount rate. But we're here to petition more Sentinels in the house. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Appreciate y'all coming out and watching us tonight. I know it's not a regular night, but hey, we had to do this craziness. So, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are broadcasting on both channels tonight. We are broadcasting the Black Tribbles. We are broadcasting on our channel. So we're going to have a good old fun fashion Old Town tonight and the old whatever Joker said in Batman. What is he? And Bobby, when you give me those underwears, I'm like, where does he get those gadgets, those toys?
I'm getting a little nervous. You got to drop the whole strong love here.
All right, boxer briefs. Can I get some boxer briefs? There you go. I'll take some boxer briefs. You know, I'm sure everybody takes a boxer brief, so ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, so let's hop into this. So they actually gave us a 4th tier in the Sentinels. And
It's a little too late. They got 1,500 to go.
My
Yeah,
thing is, sorry,
it's
go
like-
ahead, Ryan.
Sorry for all the people that, you know, came in like and supported us after, you know, we ran out of reveals. Oh, but we're not just gonna like give this to you now for being like great supporters. No, we'll wait. We need like 1,500 more people. It's like it's such a shady move.
Well, like I said, and this is how I viewed it. I said this. This was something easy and quick to make.
Yep. They
Because
said they just came up with it in the past 2 weeks.
right, and it was already molded. So all you gotta do is slap one face on there, slap another face on there, slap another face on there. We got the Tri-Sentinel, but my Sentinel only has 2 arms.
Yeah, like
That's the issue of it. Like a Tri-Sentinel had 4 arms,
Mm-hmm.
but my
6.
Sentinel's gonna have. Oh, sorry, there's 6. I'm sorry, 6. Yeah, that make the Tri-Sentinel head doesn't do anything, or as Judd likes to call it, man-e-face Sentinel.
Manny face, yeah.
Thank you, Judd. Oh, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you. Ryan.
but-
Yes.
Master Mold was like 3 times the size of a regular Sentinel, so you could use your imagination.
So okay, so to get on that, like I understand people are happy to have Master Mold's head scope on there, but they're like, well, why didn't they give us a chair? Because Master Mold, it's not a Master Mold size figure. If you want Master Mold, he'd be about at least 10 times what the Sentinel looks like. He should be 10 times taller than what the Sentinel is, and then you would get a chair. Then I could see giving a chair with that.
Yeah.
People need to chill when they're talking about that fucking chair.
Yeah. The Master Mold head is fine, I guess, if you collect Marvel Universe still. You know, if that's your main
Right.
collection, or you want to put that with your Marvel Universe. The body's not right, and then the Tri-Sentinel. This is what it looks like here. Thanks for the extra head that I'll never use.
Right.
Yeah,
I
I would have
appreciate
loved some battle damaged, you know, chest or a battle damaged arm. Like give us a half an arm we can swap out. That probably would have required a lot more work. But pop together another head real quick. What is that program? ZBrush? Is that what they
Yeah.
use?
Yeah, ZBrush.
Probably in ZBrush. They probably, you know, like you said, within the last 2 weeks, it was easy for them to do.
But even
It doesn't really make sense.
But even look at the Tri-Sentinel and even Master Mold. Master Mold has a little chest opening, has little doors in his chest where he makes the little Sentinels. He picks them up and just throws them out there. Tri-Sentinel has looks like a regular Sentinel, but he has a different chest, and then you can see more of the wires inside.
Different
Just-
colors, 6
yeah.
arms.
Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm kind of bummed they didn't use that morph that I told you guys about.
Bobby, you don't understand how many people want morph right now. Like everybody's like, "Where's my morph? I want morph. You should have gave us morph."
And
Probably a Jesse call.
I
Yeah.
bet they'll do morph in like a regular wave, maybe on a vintage card with
I hope so.
that rogue that they teased, because we know we're getting another rogue.
they're gonna do him dirty and give him those fucking multiple man arms instead of the old man Logan arms.
Mm.
Ooh. They can give him the Cyclops arms.
Yeah, which are the same as the fucking multiple man. They're single
Oh,
jointed.
is it?
That's what I'm saying. They have the fucking correct arms on old man Logan. Granted, they might be a little short.
So you tell me they have the technology, but they won't rebuild them, right?
Exactly. Like
He's going to be the $4 man instead of the $6 million man.
So not to. I'll just say, the single jointed arms move farther than the old man Logan arms.
seriously?
Yeah, because I kit bashed the old man Logan with the Cyclops, gave him the arms and the jacket,
Uh-huh.
and when they gave us the new one, the arms can actually go a little bit farther.
Wow. Okay, well I stand corrected. That defies logic, but that's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
All
All right,
let's
you
see.
get a pass this time, Dwight.
And let's get to Todd's most wanted, most favorite figure he's been waiting for. Silver Centurion Iron Man.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. All you youngsters, what do you know about this? Finally, we're one step closer to completing our West Coast Avengers.
Yeah, looks cool.
We got a new War Machine, new Silver Centurion. Now we need a classic Mockingbird.
Just Jay brought up a good point. I was curious why they didn't go pegless on him, but they went pegless on War Machine.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
It was kind of weird. Like you see, it's almost like it looks exactly like the same colors. Like honestly, like when I'm looking at it, it almost looks exactly like War Machine's colors.
Yeah, that's the long gauntlets that go right up to the joint.
Yeah, only thing I can think of, and Bobby can probably provide insight on this, is that they already had this planned before they planned the War Machine.
Maybe.
Possibly. Yeah, possibly.
And they were just like, fuck it, just put him on the 80th anniversary Iron Man body. But they went through all the effort of retooling the shoulders. You know, he's got those, as Dwight was showing it off in the live stream, how the shoulder armor doesn't interfere with the articulation. It like rotates on its own disc, basically. I'm really excited to see how that works. I mean, the War Machine works well. How it, everything rotates with it. So
definitely, I would definitely get this. I think it was, what was it? Somebody had brought up. I can't remember. Somebody brought up, said on Instagram. I do apologize. I can't remember the name. They said it's sad that the people overseas won't be able to get it.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Well, yeah. Well, we know Dan Hu will get it before us.
Probably. Well, remember, this is a Walgreens exclusive, so I'm not sure. I don't know how that works.
No, the UK, they at least in the UK, and I think in Canada too, they have different resellers that supply them. They get shipped before we do. Like go look it up on YouTube. You'll see Dan Hu probably had the first review of Moon Knight before anybody in the US did.
Did he?
I remember picking up Mystique in Canada probably about 3 weeks before anyone saw it in the States. 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, I got it at EB Games. EB Games gets all the Walgreens exclusives up in Canada.
Yeah, Canada usually gets it first as well. Like the Walgreens exclusives, they'll usually get that first.
And speak of the devil, somebody just posted on Troy, who's Wing or Lose on Instagram, just posted that the cable, the Walmart exclusive cable, just showed up at Walmart in Canada.
See, there you go.
Like we always get shit last now.
Yep. Canada, a place you want to be.
UK and Canada is always getting shit before us.
I might go to Canada now.
I'm still waiting for my Moon Knight pre-orders after I found them in the store 2 weeks ago.
I at this point, I've given up hope. I think they just lost my order and said, fuck it.
It says mine is not canceled officially. It still says shipping August 24th. So I guess early next week.
I didn't even go online and look at it. I was like, I think they gave up on it. Like, whatever. You find it when you find it.
Yeah.
Like, it's on you at this point.
Walgreens exclusives have always been easy for me to find because there's like 3 Walgreens on my way to work. So in the morning when a new exclusive drops, I'm always hitting up like all 3 on my way to work until I find them.
Well, Ryan, you're my best friend, so hook me up with that fucking Silver Centurion, man.
Oh, you know it, man. Yeah, they said fall on this guy, right? So when it hits, when we see it in California, we'll know that it'll be here in Washington like a week later.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Even these are still warped.
Yeah. I do like
warped.
that they use the newer blast effects though that came with the anniversary the 80th
Additional work.
anniversary.
Yeah, that. Well, that pisses me off. They didn't use the ones that come with War Machine. You know, the colors are so much more realistic.
Yeah,
Right.
those look like piss.
The reason why you get the warped accessories is because they can't, because of safety, they can't mold those out of ABS because the points are too sharp. So they have to mold them out of PVC, and then PVC always warps.
Yeah.
But Action Force is going to have ABS molded accessories, so you get that nice detail.
Sweet, man.
The warping.
That's awesome.
You know, when you see like Nerf blasters on figures and they're all warped and thick and one color, you won't get that with Action Force.
Wait a minute.
I can't wait to get my Action Force Silver
Like this
Centurion
dude here?
Iron Man.
Like my beach hat. I can't find his buckle. Yeah, I mean, I can't find his beret right now. It's on Norman. But yeah, he comes with like this guy comes with like all the wrong stuff. But Bobby, you tell them about the Action Force, because this guy, yeah, that's what I want to do right here. Snap his neck. Snap his neck just for you, Bobby. I snapped his neck. Definitely, I like the new shoulder way they handled the shoulders on this one. That was really nice. It was kind of hard to see in the video, but from what I understand, like they turn with the arm, you still get that pivot on there.
Yeah, I wish nobody had said anything about the pins. Now I'm fucking annoyed.
I never even really noticed pins until I started watching Talker art. And now that I got that War Machine with the clean arms, no pins, that it is kind of a disappointment.
Yeah, we're spoiled now.
Yeah, this War Machine looks ridiculously awesome without the pins in his arm. Like, it looks seamless.
Does War Machine have double elbows?
Yes.
And they're pinless?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get into that discussion unless you want to get into it now.
Well, we're on the Iron People, so
all right.
Let's get into it now.
So
I know. Hold on, top. I know what you're probably going to say. So even with this War Machine, it's good, but because of his gauntlets, it doesn't. You won't get that full range in there.
Can we see your screen?
Yes.
It's still pretty damn good.
It is. I'm not saying that it's bad. So like, that's about as far as I can get it to bend.
A little bit past 90.
Yeah.
That's not a pin right there?
No, there's no pin.
No pin.
No. You want us here? Click on my screen, Dante. So we're about to talk some shit now.
Oh goodness. Here we go.
All right. So War Machine only comes with one arm cannon, right?
Where'd you get your other arm cannon from? Oh my goodness, you took it off another figure, didn't you?
I'll never tell. No, Hasbro kind of fucked us because it's awesome having no pins, but they glued the gauntlets on, so you can't heat and pop the gauntlet off. If they had made it. Not only that, but I think the mold is actually different. So even if you pop a screwdriver in there and force the gauntlet off, break all the glue off, I don't think it's going to fit right on the other arm. So I had to cut the peg, cut the peg and then pop the disc out of the arm, and then swap the forearms to get it to go on there.
So basically, I need another War Machine. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
You're gonna need
man, look,
I'll need another one. I shouldn't have sent my other one too articulated.
That's fine. You know what? You sent it to somebody who's going to do a great review on it.
That's true.
Which segues into this one. During later in the show, I will give you some behind the scenes that Articulated gave me of the Destro that they received that we sent them. So I will show that later on. There's some little behind the scenes that they sent me. I don't know why I find this post funny.
Looks like he's dancing.
Yeah, that
dance into the fire.
And honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about the the mask because he kind of has a frowny face.
See, I have to, I have to see what the other, like, what it looked like in the comics. I can't remember what the mask, if it looked like it was just like the generic mask, or if it was like a little bit different.
Well, I know he had way bigger shoulder pads in the comics.
Yeah, so in the older version, yeah, he had the bigger shoulder pads, but I think like a little bit, like I think more in the 90s, they narrowed it down a little bit more.
Okay.
And looks like they just put gray paint over the eyes.
See, I just noticed that. This looks like an eyeball here. I can't really tell.
I think that's just glare.
I think that, yeah, I think it might look better with them painted black because it kind of looks like he has a mustache right now. You know?
Yeah.
That face,
Not really.
That mouth is just kind of sitting out there, and I think the eyes need to match the mouth.
And then we have the new Carnage.
Sculpt, he said.
I'm so frustrated that it's taken them 3 times to get this thing right.
And with butterfly joints.
Yeah. I was telling people, like, they need to jump. Even if you don't like Carnage, still get this, because I have a feeling, and I have this strange feeling, that Null is going to be a Build-A-Figure for either a Venom Wave or a Spider-Man Wave next year.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Because he has the mark of Null on his head.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're putting that in there, there's got to be a reason.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I don't know if there's got to be a reason. It could be a bluff.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that because is that something that must be from the new books? I'm taking it.
Yeah, it's from the new books. When they brought Carnage back as a symbiote god.
Is that like Maximum Venom or something? What did they call it?
No, it was in the Venom story, but it was like Null. I forget what he's called. Null. I think it's Null the Conqueror. He's like the first, like he's the first being of the universe. He just lived in darkness.
Gotcha.
So the previous Carnage has boots, right? Doesn't have.
Yeah, he has a boot cut. It doesn't look like he has boots on, but he's got a boot cut like this one here.
No. I'm talking about the feet. He's got like.
Yeah.
I think the first one had the Bucky cap feet, but the second one has those pointier feet.
But so what I'm saying is neither one of them have toes.
Right.
No.
Right.
Yeah. No.
So which is more accurate? Obviously, the new one probably has claws, but what about the old Carnage?
Well, if you go back like 90s Maximum Carnage, he probably just had the standard pointed toe comic book feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So no clawed feet on the original one.
No, because the newer one had claw feet, then the older ones didn't.
Okay.
Well, at least they give you like the other head, like to have just regular Carnage, which is nice. I do like that. It's just
Spider-Man figures always get the love. Look at all that.
Original Carnage artwork had just regular feet, no clawed toes.
Yeah.
All that sculpted detail.
Yeah, that looks good.
We don't get that shit in fucking Avengers lines or.
What's interesting is that they spent all that money to tool up a brand new figure for really only one use.
Yeah,
normally it's like when you're tooling a brand new figure, you want to make sure you have a plan of getting multiple uses out of it. When I saw this, I couldn't think of any additional uses you can get out of this. With this being like the third or fourth Carnage, it's like, what are they really going to use it for? I mean, I guess Legends are selling so well right now that they could just tool at will. But if that's the case, you should be using some new parts for some new figures. But this is just odd that they would do this and go in that direction, especially because, like I've said before, you got to balance out the wave as far as how much tooling you're putting into it. And in this wave, you're tooling the Build-A-Figure, you're tooling the movie Venom, you're tooling a lot of new parts for Ghost Spider, and you're tooling this new figure, that's a lot of money that they've put into the budget for this wave, which I know will do decently, but I don't think in the grand scheme of things this is going to be a really high selling wave, just because you're getting like hardcore Legends comic fans, but with Legends you also want to cater to like mainstream people, and that's why Legends sell so well, because you get a mix of the hardcores and the the kind of your average fan. This is not a wave for your average fan, especially there's no Spider-Man, there's no real big A-listers, so it's surprising they put so much money into this wave.
Right.
I think they, maybe they got some re-releases in the pipeline, like Lasher or some other symbiotes, or maybe they could reuse it for the movie Carnage.
Yeah. It's
a good
weird
point.
It's weird that this is a very diverse line, because you got 3 comic figures, 2 cartoon figures, and 1 movie figure.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like all over the place. It's like what can we? It feels like a thrown together line. Like this line was just kind of like mismatched together.
Well, and the Build-A-Figures from a mobile game.
Is it?
Yeah, it's from Contest of Champions.
Yeah.
We'll get to that, but yeah,
It's amazing that game has lasted this long.
People love it. I used to play it. It's not a bad game.
Platforms don't have a long shelf life.
Yeah. Once you start playing it, it's a little bit addicting, and I had to stop because I was finding myself playing it too much. But I understand the appeal to it.
Well, wasn't Venom Pool in the comics?
I don't know. I didn't
remember.
think so, because they said it was from the
I mean,
mobile game, but in the comics they did that Back in Black story when he got the symbiote and he was black and white. They put the figure out at GameStop.
Yeah.
Yeah, which nobody bought.
Yo, that one.
Which has
That
gone
was
up in
rough.
price.
Yeah, that's always what happens. Like Slave Leia, she fucking rocked the pegs for a year, and then all of a sudden everybody wanted her.
And how about Gladiator?
Yeah. Gladiator too.
Gladiator sells for like $80 now, and he was sitting everywhere. I got him for $10 at a con.
Yeah, I'm about to sell off some Gladiators.
Yeah, this Carnage is a definite buy for me. I pre-ordered it.
Yeah, the Carnage, definitely. This is a pass right here for me. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I don't watch the show. I don't like these characters. They're not me. This is what you peel for the kids.
Yeah. Like what's the cartoon called?
Spider-Man. It was called Spider-Man, I think, like Maximum Carnage or something like that. It's the new Spider-Man cartoon that is showing at Disney on Disney XD or whatever it's called now.
Okay. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I never watched it either. I stick with my Spectacular Spider-Man and Spider-Man the Animated Series. So I'll stick with my life. The tongue looks like it's flexible, but it's just, this is not my style.
Yeah, we just we need a new Tiger and a new classic Mockingbird, and we'll have at least one.
This right here,
West Coast Avengers.
This would be this looks like a decent body for Tiger. So you got the clawed hands. Give her some like regular fisted hands. Feet. Just rework those, like cut these little tips off, and then you got Tiger.
Well, that's just reuse of the original Spider-Gwen, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she needs bare feet. Clawed feet.
That's right. Yeah, she does have claw feet. Yeah.
But that's just one part that they have to mold.
Yeah. I'm sure they got claw feet somewhere. Somebody has some claw feet. I can't remember. Oh no, just use the She-Hulk feet.
Well, the black costume Spider-Man that I did for that that Kingpin wave for that that whatever that comic black costume Spider-Man was, that new version, he's got clawed feet.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Bobby, I don't know if you were responsible for that. That Beast in the 3 3/4 line.
Mm-hmm.
Those, I've bought several of those to pop the feet onto other figures, and they will fit on the Legends.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They'll fit on female figures. In fact, was it? I'm trying to remember who I was. It wasn't a tiger that I was making, but it's escaping my brain right now. But yeah, those feet will pop on with like
Interesting.
no modification.
Yeah, very interesting.
But you see, she comes with the chest and the swords. Which I don't understand why he needs swords if he's Venom at this point. Maximum Venom, that's what it's called. Spider-Man Maximum Venom. That was the name of that series.
Okay.
Because they kept renaming it. Like every time it was an event, it was almost like reading a Marvel comic. It's like it was Spider-Man, then it'd be Maximum Venom. It's Spider-Man Maximum Venom. Like, oh, it's a storyline. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the cartoon that took over when
Yes.
Disney bought Marvel,
Yes.
and it was like Nick Fury and a lot of fourth wall breaking and.
I can't remember if it was that one or the other one or the newest one. Because they have two Spider-Man. Like they have two Spider-Man shows. At this point, I get confused and stop watching.
Well, that's a pass.
Yeah, this is definitely a pass. There's your claw feet right there.
Those are
Oh,
kind of
Miles is not a big character. Remember, he's small.
Yeah, he's a kid. Are those the same feet from Lasher and who else had those clawed feet? The black costume Spider-Man that Bobby did.
Those might be them.
I'm trying.
Those look different to me, but I could be wrong.
Well, let me scroll down. Daggone it. Scroll down.
They look like new hands too.
Yeah,
You know what? I wanted to. No, because they almost look like the ones from the the Ben Riley Spider-Man? But I think those hands were a little bit sharper.
Oh yeah, no, it's not those hands. It's definitely not those hands because those had like blades almost like on the fingertips.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
this is the teenage Buck. So
Right.
don't
Kid Nova.
Yeah,
Yeah, but there's your claw feet you can use right there.
Mm-hmm. Another peg warmer.
That's from, it's from
Totally.
the kids. You know what? I think this is the only bat that came with interchangeable hands.
No,
So-
Kingpin did.
this is basically
Kingpin
the
didn't come with.
Yeah, he did. No, he didn't.
Kingpin didn't come with
Oh
interchangeable
no, I think you're right. I'm thinking because I put the Monster Venom hands
Venom
on him.
hands on. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, no. Am I right, Bobby? I think this is
Yeah,
like
he
one
just
of,
had the one. He had the one kind of open hand to hold his cane.
right.
Yeah.
And he had the fists with the pinky ring.
But this is like the only bat that's really had interchangeable hands so far.
We had Absorbing Man that had interchangeable arms.
Arms, right?
Yeah.
So this is basically the 80th anniversary Hulk mold, right?
I want to say yes. I have to look at when we get to it. I have to look at it.
I mean,
Now
obviously
this one
is different.
threw me for a loop because I thought this was movie Morbius. I forgot this was a '90s Morbius.
Yeah, I love what Punker Mike called him. Who's the director of Edward Scissorhands?
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. He said Tim Burton Morbius.
Sharnimus Prime called him Marilyn Morbius.
Yeah,
That's good.
this dude, like this. I'm sorry, they shouldn't have given him the windswept hair. Like, give us at least a different head sculpt on that one, on this one. I understand he comes with interchangeable hands, but like they should have gave us another head sculpt on this. Because every time if you want to get him and pose him, it's gonna look like the wind's blowing, like he's like Twilight. You just put a little sprinkle, put a what do you call it, Bobby? Little glitter on him.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Pixie dust. Sure.
Yeah. And he'll be.
Oh, he's got those stupid feet from Captain Marvel and Spidey 2099.
Yeah.
You see that, Todd, from the calf down, the boot cut there?
Oh yeah.
Those ones that, yeah,
Those calves that I can't stand.
yeah.
Well, it's actually not it's not from the knee down that's the problem. It's the thigh.
Oh yeah.
There's a flap of material, sculpted material that is right behind or right above the knee that won't let you get anything close to it.
I'm sorry. I like this one. This Val was like this one. This Val said, "I'm seeing some zombie Christopher Walken with this guy."
Hey,
Hey, let me tell you, I'm a zombie. I'm a zombie vampire. I don't know what to tell you about this. It's weird. It's weird.
So, what do you think we are gonna get? Do you think they'll reuse that chest for like what? Like a Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, maybe? What?
oh,
Robbie doesn't
yeah.
wear it. The thing is, Robbie doesn't have that kind of suit on. His is like the
Well, I'm talking about like a leather jacket.
probably the arms, but I don't think the chest so much.
You got to think they're gonna reuse that for something.
Oh yeah, they will. I'm just trying to think offhand. Like I don't think it'd be for Robbie. I'm just trying to think of another character that they could use it for. Maybe another Blade. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, we'll see when the moon comes out.
Yeah, there is a lot of new sculpting in this wave.
So I'm saying Spider-Man gets all the love.
It's not even a Spider-Man wave. It's more of a Venom wave.
Well,
Mhm.
same universe.
Yeah, but yeah.
I don't think those are reused Hulk arms at all.
No.
I don't think so.
No, because Hulk arms are double jointed, aren't they?
No.
They're the single
They're not.
jointed.
Yeah.
But
What are they?
that stitch detail is sculpted. That's not deco.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, I haven't really looked at these closely.
Let's see.
Yeah, I see what you're saying about.
Phage. Was that Todd?
Oh, I see what you're saying about the Robbie Reyes jacket. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. It has a zipper down the front. It's not on the
Right.
side. Not on the side.
And then we have Phage. Somebody I honestly I forgot about and don't know a whole lot. I know he's part of the symbiote family, so that's all I know.
You know, you were talking about them finding another use for that Carnage that they just sculpted up. Why not for this guy? They used the Bucky cap.
Capacity, baby. Capacity.
Yeah.
Bucky Cap getting that live. Yo, Bucky Cap was like that car that you just want. You're like, you know what? It's the car that always works. I'm going to use it for everything, but you can't use it for everything. But I'm going to use it for everything. Don't worry about it. Picking up that lumber at Home Depot, the lumber won't fit in there. Don't worry. I'll make it work. But Faye, he looks good. I like the figure looks great.
The head looks cool.
Yeah. I like the little sharp spikes that got on him too. Like,
Got the new back piece and a new blade weapon for his interchangeable blade weapon for his hand.
yeah, that was that was a nice little added touch. And then he's got the Just Jay Hernandez walk going on too.
Yeah.
Somebody put it out. Yo. They're like, yo, they took your thing. They took your thing. Yeah, that blade, I'm digging that. I like, see, that's something that every symbiote should have, like something like that. The Carnage should have that.
He came with something like that, didn't he?
He had the first one had like the axe from Maximum Carnage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think it was always stuck on there. I don't think it was. Could you take it off or could you put it on?
The second one you could.
Yeah.
The first one I don't think had the blade. It was the second one that had the blade.
That's right. Yeah, because my Mayfex Carnage will be coming soon, so I'll have that one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that'll probably be everyone's Carnage.
Yep. Why does everybody look like they get ready to do Thriller? Like Morbius, Phage, like they get ready to just do like some Thriller. It's like it's Thriller at night.
Damn it! I sold my Figure Arts Michael Jackson. I should have kept it.
I think I still got mine. Oh my goodness. Not bad. Like the only thing I got was Morbius, Phage, and Carnage. That's the only three I picked out this wave. Other than that, I could skip all the rest of these. I really
So
don't.
to to finish that symbiote team, what we need Shriek,
Yes,
and is that it?
I think so.
Okay.
But we also need the female Venom too. I forget her name.
She Venom.
Something like that. I forget.
Yeah.
And then this. Honestly,
So that if they don't reuse that buck to make us a new Venom, a comic Venom, they've lost it. Because that I really like that. That's a great sculpt. The size is good. He's got the same ab articulation as the new Spider-Man, the retro Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's really tall. He's not really girthy like Monster
Right.
Venom, but he's got the height.
so that kind of leads me to a question for you, Bobby. So, what they were saying something about the Sony license with this, like the Sony license with their movie figures. Do you know a little bit about that, or what's going on? What goes on with that, the license?
Well, it's not, you have your standard Marvel royalty, but then when you do the movie figures, there's always an added bit of it. So when I was working on the Amazing Spider-Man 2 3 3/4 inch figures, like you had to deal with, the Sony studio for the approval. So when you're working on, Infinity War, any of the Avengers movies, you're going right to kind of Marvel Studios for the approval. So everything's kind of in-house. So it goes to Jesse. Jesse sends it to the studio. But when you're dealing with Sony, Sony's a separate entity. So now you have to send it to Jesse. Then Jesse has to send it to the Sony people. Then the Sony people have to approve the aspect of this figure, which is great that they did the Fox X-Men stuff when they did, because they didn't have to deal with Fox. Everything was
Right.
Marvel at that point. So you're dealing with the same people you're used to dealing with. Now, I was actually surprised they did this because of the Sony situation, but they also have to get Sony's approval on any of the Far From Home. Like when I did the Far From Home wave, that was all Sony approved stuff as well. So that relationship was in place for that stuff, and then prior to that, so it was easier for Hasbro to work with Sony because they had a relationship previously, whereas they never really had one with Fox. I know they did like the X-Men 3 figures and stuff like that, but they never, after that, they never got involved with doing Fox stuff. But the Sony relationship was a good relationship, but I don't know the ins and outs of it.
Okay. I was just curious because I was like, why come out with this like almost like what 2 years later now? Is it?
Yeah, it's odd timing, but it gives them an opportunity to get another movie figure out. So,
Right.
So on a related note, what is the policy as far as being able to use movie sculpts for comic book figures?
I'm trying to remember when it was done.
I know it's been done recently.
I definitely did it in 3 3/4. I did it, but that was doing a Winter Soldier figure for a comic figure, which was fine because, like I said, it's all Marvel in house. I don't know what the case is for Sony. I'm sure they could probably get a pass on it. I can't see them not being able to use these parts since it's all Marvel, but who knows what they plan on doing with this body.
I'm trying to remember what it was. There was a movie figure. I want to say it was like a movie Captain America, and they reused those boots on a comic book figure. And that's the only thing I can think of. It was something to that effect.
Yeah, that's what I did on 3 3/4. I took a Winter Soldier Captain America and used his body for the Falcon, comic Falcon, when he turned into Captain America, basically. I only just realized that because I just found a box of figures and he was in there. That's how I remembered that. So, it could be done in that sense. But I can't see there being any restrictions with the Sony figure because you're not really, you wouldn't use the head because the head's very accurate to the Sony Venom of that body. I'm sure you probably use the arms and the legs, the torso with the veins on it, you probably wouldn't want to use again.
Gotcha.
So Shriek did get a symbiote, right? I mean, she didn't start out with a symbiote. Because who was it? Someone in the chat said Shriek isn't a symbiote.
Yeah, if they were saying Riot. Riot would be the last one.
Action figure expert. Shriek is not a symbiote.
I thought she was. See, that's how much I know about that damn family.
Yeah.
We do have her. So we have Shriek. I forgot we do have her. She didn't come out.
No, we have.
Yeah, that's Shriek, isn't it? Right there, you're looking at.
Okay, maybe it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we have her. Yeah, we have her. She came out.
Oh, it's the one that. God.
I forget which wave she was in.
Okay, then who's the purple? Who's the
Yeah.
purple one?
It was a Venom wave.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the purple one we don't have. The pink one.
Yeah, because that's Riot in the middle, isn't it? And then Lasher, and then
Phage and then Shriek.
Phage. Yeah.
Somebody else.
All right.
I don't know. Scream. That's what it is. Judd and Art says Scream.
Scream. That's right. Scream.
All right. Get through this. Blah 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 blah. Yes. Tongue lashing. Happy face. Yeah. And I kind of figured he would be the double pack one since he does not come with a Build-A-Figure piece.
Yeah. I mean, if they put the classic Venom deco on that buck, we'd all be buying it.
Oh yeah. I'd be down for it. And then stitched up looks like Frankenstein Venom Pool. I don't know.
Easy pass.
Yeah, for me too.
Looks cool. I'll probably try to complete it.
Good luck with that.
It'll be cheap when it comes to getting the pieces. I mean, come on, that Ghost Spider and that Miles Morales Carnage are going to be super cheap on Amazon.
Yeah, if you got $90, you can give it to Dorkside for that.
That's why I didn't order it from Dorkside.
Yeah.
I mean, they had Strong Guy for $80, and they had, I think, Sugar Man for $70, and now they're putting their BAF price to $90. That's, you might as well just buy the wave.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, there's really no paint on the swords. Come on.
What is this, a G.I. Joe line?
Hey, at least they're semi-correct color. Not fucking green firearms.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Green crossbow. So stupid. They mold his fucking backpack black, but his weapons are green? What the fuck?
Look, it's the opposite. It was the opposite day. Him and Duke switched off.
Yeah.
Duke was like, "Look, give me your green backpack, and you take the black one. That should do for me." I think that's it. Yeah, that was it.
That was all the reveals today.
Yeah,
Well-
that was honestly all of the reveals.
And then they teased some shit.
Oh yeah. Let me see if I can.
I got it.
You got it. You got the questions.
Transformers fans got a little drop today that they didn't even, really promote that much. I got an email about it, but it's a white bumblebee called Bug Bite.
Yeah, I did see that. I didn't know who he was. I was like, "Who's Bug Bite?"
I get, maybe they made him for this new cartoon on Netflix. Maybe he's a new character, but I had never seen him before.
He wasn't on there, unless he's going to be like part 2 and 3.
Yeah.
It's up on my screen, Dante.
All right. All right, there we go. So, first question was, the first hint was character in Toy Biz 6-inch Legends line, but never Hasbro 6-inch Legends line.
Toad. right? It's got to be Toad.
It would have to be
We're way
Toad,
overdue for a Toad.
So
Toad, Blob.
my friend Rob, it goes by D21 Beast.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
he said I look like Wyatt Bray. Or Bray Wyatt,
Bray.
the wrestler. I didn't know who it was. I had to look it up.
That I see it. Yes, you look like Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt. Oh man.
Sorry, go ahead.
Rob suggested Classic Falcon.
Oh yeah, we're overdue for that for sure.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Don't have one from Hasbro. We have one from Toy Biz. And then he said, let's see, for character in Hasbro 6-inch.
Well, let's stick with number one.
Okay.
Who did you think it was, Bobby? Did you say Blob?
I didn't say anything.
I said Blob.
Oh, Dante,
or I said-
you said Bob?
yeah,
Blob?
I said Blob.
Okay.
But that's like
Sorry, that was Hasbro. Yeah,
That was Hasbro, yeah. That was an early Hasbro bath.
Yeah, so I agree with you. Like maybe Toad. Disavow says Long Shot. That's another character.
Yeah.
I could see them doing Long Shot like out of nowhere.
Oh, a character that was done in the dark days of Hasbro. It says pre 2014. Was Banshee.
That's a good one.
Mm.
Yeah,
That needs an update for sure.
definitely need a new Banshee.
Oh, you know
I
what?
believe these clues are for an X-Wave.
Yo, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
they
can-
got to
I
be.
could probably tell you who number 3 is.
That's what we need you on number 3. But before we get number 3, a couple people had a couple was in here. So RG says a new Spiral.
Yes.
Chris says Nemesis.
Hmm.
RG also says Lady Deathstrike.
Another good one.
Here comes Judd with this nonsense. Judd, I got nothing but love for you, but I swear, if they make an Aunt May, they better give me an Uncle Ben so I can have a scene where he's knocked out on the street, and the police are like, "Sorry, son, you can't come any closer."
Well,
and
Toy
I'll
Biz
get
never.
Brian to make the dial for me, so I can have Peter Parker talk about no, and try to go hold Uncle Ben who's lying there in the street. Because Uncle Ben better not be able to stand. That's all I need. I don't need Uncle Ben to stand. I just need him. You know what? I'm sorry. I do need him to stand because I need to have Ghost Uncle Ben as well.
Aunt May, Uncle Ben 2-pack
Yes.
with
Yeah.
bullet wound accessories.
Well, we already know what something that they already teased at or hinted is that, and we know is coming is Hellfire Goon.
Yo, I thought they were going to announce that today.
Yeah. So that's probably what's number 4.
All right, Bobby. So
Yeah,
what can you tell
agreed.
us about number 3, sir? Because this one, because I didn't fool with the 3.5. It's at 3.5.
I was wrong on my first one, so I'm going through the checklist of Marvel Universe figures,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to figure out who it might be. Astonishing Beast, they never. Well, yeah, they did Astonishing Beast.
Yeah.
But at first I thought it was Sunfire, but they did Sunfire in that wave with that stupid android Build-A-Figure or that robot Build-A-Figure.
Warlock. Yeah.
Who's the skinny robot? The skinny gold robot?
Warlock.
Warlock. Yeah, what a
Yeah.
stupid ass Build-A-Figure. Another Jesse special.
Judd said Cannonball's legs.
They did a long shot, right?
Yeah.
no. Toy Biz did. Oh no.
Toy
Three
Biz
and
did
three-quarter
those.
inch.
Yeah, Marvel
Yeah,
Legends.
Well, no, I think it was a 3 3/4 inch long shot.
Yes, regardless, we have a 6-inch long shot.
But that
This
was
is
Toy
what-
Biz era.
It doesn't matter. This is a figure that they made in 3 3/4 that they haven't made in 6-inch.
But it specifically says, but not in Hasbro 6-inch Legends.
Yeah, it does.
Somebody's
And if
okay. People are saying
it's going to be an X-Men wave, you got to put Longshot in there.
well, people are saying like Blue Marvel. Okay, Figure said Blue Marvel. Felipe says Firestar.
We have a 3 3/4 inch Blue Marvel.
When Dwight showed the Thanos hand,
Yeah.
what did he say? I didn't watch it.
He was talking about everybody sunscreen and like stay safe out there.
They're talking about it because his arm is burned in the movie.
Yeah.
It's all charred, so it's like
Gotcha.
Yeah. They're just gonna re-release it, but with fucking charred arm.
Because in the Infinity Gauntlet SDCC set for 3 3/4, Star Fox had the gauntlet on, which was wrong. It should have been on Nebula, but they haven't done a Star Fox.
Shit, yeah, we need Star Fox.
So,
in fact, that's one of the few 3 3/4 sets I have. Is Nebula and Star Fox.
it could be
Never got Nebula.
classic Nebula and Star Fox.
Yeah, we never got neither one of those, any of those two.
Yeah.
Blake's asking, has there ever been a Legion action figure? No, there's never been a Legion. X Factor wants to know. He says someone asked Bobby about Death's Head since he made the 3 3/4 inch figure.
What about him? Fucking awesome figure. So the thing is, though, I can't take full credit for that. So that was mostly Vonner. So Vonner was always working on figures for 3 3/4. Like, just like having the sculpting team just sculpt up characters, just because he was turning out so many of them, and they were really starting to heat up like 2011 and 2012, and he had done parts for Death's Head that would have went on the Colossus body, and that was back when they were still sculpting in wax. So I came across the parts for Death's Head, the wax parts. So when I took over Universal, I was like, shit, we got to do this figure because he's just awesome. And I was able to get those parts casted and made. So they started from Vonner's mind, had the sculpting team do them, and then I got a hold of them and I got them, I brought them to life and made that figure come out, which was cool to kind of work on something that Vonner had started. And then I got to finish. So that was a really fun figure. I was personally more of a Death's Head 2 fan than I was a Death's Head 1, but the parts looked so good that we had to get that made. And that was probably my favorite wave for Universe that I worked on, because you had Deathlock in it, which was a fun figure to do. That was like almost the whole all from scratch figure. I got Ares in that wave. That was just a really fun wave. And it was like my last good year of using all the high articulated bodies, because then after that in 2015 was all the shit figures.
Yeah.
Christopher Serta said Kang.
Yeah.
And that's a really good one. We need a Kang.
But didn't Hasbro do a Kang?
Yeah. Toy Biz and Hasbro, because Hasbro re-released the Toy Biz version, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, would that really count as a Hasbro release because they just re-released the old version of it?
I don't know. I think it's got a Hasbro stamp on it. Because it was first in the Fantastic Four Classics line, and then they re-released it in the Ares wave.
Right. And then what was the last one? It was like one that's never been released. The only thing we can I agree with Ryan, is Hellfire Goon. Like,
it's got to be the Hellfire Goon.
Yo, you've been teasing this like for too long. We need to know.
It's pretty much confirmed too, via Yak Face.
Yeah. My thing is this: I didn't need to. No disrespect, but like, I don't need another movie Thanos. Like, I just don't need that. It could tease something else that may have sated my appetite. From like, ooh,
Got to get that cheddar.
Yeah, Thanos is dead. Okay, he's dead. He's done. He got.
Oh, they're bringing him back.
He snuffed out.
I would say that my Thanos was the best version of movie Thanos. So
which one did you do?
I did the one in the 3-pack.
Yes.
which is basically the same body, but I got the color right.
Yeah.
We had gotten updated reference.
Right.
We saw that he was a much lighter purple, and then
He wasn't Grimace purple.
yeah, I gave you the alternate heads, the open hand gauntlet, some additional deco details on the figure as well.
Nice.
See, Hasbro, you should have never laid off Bobby.
Then he wouldn't be on here
I
telling
don't-
all the secrets.
I don't
man.
think they give a fuck.
No.
Yeah, but
They will when they buy my company.
we collectors are losing out because you're one of the only people who give a fuck.
Dwight kind of gives a fuck. He's really bad at it, but he kind of gives a fuck.
This Val says 3-pack Thanos is my Thanos. Thank you, Bobby.
Right on. Right on. That was a great pack because the Doctor Strange was an updated Doctor Strange with better head sculpt, better cape, the time stone effects, and then I know people kind of shit on the Iron Man because he didn't have articulation in his chest, but I like the cool light up gimmick. It was fun to just throw that figure in there.
The Mighty Mouse Jeff says, I was going to say Yondu as well. That is true. We have not got a comic version Yondu.
True.
Unboxing Art says Howard the Duck.
He was in the original Toy Biz Silver Surfer.
Yep.
He was a pack in with that.
Yeah.
True.
Unboxing also says Mojo. That is true. But I think they would do him as a Build-A-Figure, if anything.
Wait. What? We already have fucking Mojo Build-A-Figure. What are you talking about?
Toy Biz version, not Hasbro version.
Yeah.
That Toy Biz version, man, that thing is still really good.
Yeah.
Except the legs that gave out under it. I can't use the legs anymore because they started folding underneath them.
Yeah.
Most of the Toy Biz Build-A-Figures are pretty hard to beat.
Mhm.
It's gonna be tough for them to top that MODOK.
Yeah. Oh, no, here we go. So Action Figure Expert said that's what we need Siren. That is true. And Marvelous Nerd said MODOK, which is true because Hasbro has not done their own MODOK.
Yeah,
Has MODOK gone up in price crazy like some of the other BAFs?
probably.
Like someone was saying Blob is like 500 now or something stupid.
I sold one for 200.
Woo.
Wow.
I think about my block less than that. I think my block was like $50.
Yeah, I think I got it for 70.
Oh, wait a minute. What was question 4?
Figure that hasn't been done yet. Ever.
Bona Hula says House the Power of X would be an easy answer to 4. True, but what character though? Black Fanboy says Banshee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Figures is saying Terror Inc. I don't know who is Terror Inc. That one is like really obscure to me. I don't know who Terror Inc. is.
They had a prototype years ago, like pre-Bobby days, pre-Return of Marvel Legends.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Is he's like a street level character. I might be thinking of Nuke, but I'm pretty sure they had Terror Inc. prototyped as well.
Felipe says they should have put Block up with the Pyro Pack, in my opinion. I would have been fine with that.
Avalanche. They
Avalanche
should
and
have put
Block.
Avalanche with Pyro.
Yep. True.
That would have been perfect. Give us a classic Avalanche Pyro 2-pack. You could have stuck Rogue somewhere else.
Right. Ghostbusters.
I was laughing earlier when I saw that. Oh, good old Judd.
Right. The Ghostbusters as Iron Man, Wolverine, Captain Deadpool. Now, see what you done did, Judd. You gave Hasbro another property to mix in. Like, we didn't have enough with the WWE figures being Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have the Marvel characters Ghostbusters. Thanks, Judd.
Yep.
Thanks. Now that's going to be packing up the shelves. Oh, man. Okay, Figure says that's from the 90s. I still don't know. I'm not familiar with Terror Inc. Unboxing Art says, what about Sabretooth, Logan, and SWAT gear when they work with Maverick?
Yep.
I'm down with that. I can go with that.
Yeah, and Omega Red.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to get every fucking version of Wolverine eventually.
Oh, yeah. Blake says, guess to number 4 is Chimera with House of X with alternate head. I forgot who half of these characters. I gotta remember. I gotta go back and reread that again.
I finally ordered the first trade of that. I'm gonna finally read.
There's
House
only
of
one
X
trade. It should be only one trade because there's only
it's like issues 1 through 6.
it's only it's 6 issues.
Yeah, I picked it up off Amazon. It should be here in a couple days.
Yep, Terra Inc. prototype using Nick Fury body.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. That stupid Nick Fury jacket.
Yeah.
They did Mr. Negative, right?
That's who we need.
Yeah, they did him in 3 3/4, right, Bobby?
Yep.
I did them, baby.
Yeah.
Why have we got him 6 as Mr. Negative? Like, yo, you had the Spider-Man game to go for that.
I pitched him in my Spider Wave.
Yeah, he should have been on the
Because I
spot.
figured might as well use that suited body again.
Yeah. Slam dunk.
But the thing is, okay, so you make all the Spider-Man suits from the Spider-Man game, but you don't make Mr. Negative.
Yep. Yeah, they were trying to cram that Spider-Man game down our throats when I was doing the Spider Waves, and they wanted a bunch of those suits. So that was kind of a pain in the ass, which is fine because they look cool, but there were so many other good figures, and I think they ended up like deciding to go the route they went with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mr. Negative.
Thank you, Disavowed.
Yes. Dude stuck the landing with Avalanche and Pyro. Well played, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, something I'm going to put into the factor with Book Nights did an interview with the Marvel guys. They said that they might use the moon. I'm not sure which moon.
Moonstone?
Maybe Moonstone. Somebody one more time. Yeah, Moonstone.
Yep.
In hopes that it's Siren. You know what? Still waiting for my Nemoretta. Like, I'm still waiting for her. I'm still waiting to finish my new Warriors team. So I doubt that's going to ever happen.
And if they re-release Rogue, they better use that body too.
Yeah. So I still wait for them to finish his Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm still waiting on finish, new Warriors. So I guess that's not going to happen. Dark Avengers is not going to happen. I'm sorry. It's going to be happen piecemeal. Piecemeal.
It'd be nice if they just started doing like everything like they did the Alpha Flight box set. Just started knocking out teams.
Makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now, these are names I haven't heard in a long time. Brian says, I just want Garrison King and GW Bridge.
GW Bridge. Woo!
Right. That's a name. I feel like Obi-Wan. No, that's a name I haven't
If you're
heard
going to say GW Bridge, you might as well say like Gideon. Like go back like 1990 Toy Biz.
If you're going to give us X-Force, why not give us Gideon as well? You gave us Strife. Here, even on Boxer, we need a Grizzly and a Pharaoh. Yes. No, Moira McTaggart has not had a figure. So that's another figure they might give us. If they're going to go with the House of X, Powers of 10 series, Moira McTaggart plays a vital part in that. So many.
What would the costume look like?
It just depends on which version that they give us, because when she dies, she starts back at the beginning of her birth. So it's like she goes through all these different timelines depending on how it plays out. Like there's one timeline where Apocalypse has like mutants has 4 new horsemen. And he's more of a savior for mutants kind, but then something happened. I forget what happens. So that's one timeline. So she lives like, I think it's 10 different lives, supposedly. She goes through 10 different lives. It's a good story. Like once you read it, you're like, oh wow, like that's crazy.
Looks like most of her comic looks are like business casual.
Yeah.
I guess they could use that Peggy Carter.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Colossal says there's a good possibility we already have a classic Deadpool. That is true. We do have a good classic Deadpool. GW Bridge, director of S.H.I.E.L.D. during Onslaught, epic mic drop.
Wait, just say classic Deadpool?
Yeah, we got classic Deadpool.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What were they asking for?
No, I think because of the X-Force, like classic X-Force, because we still need Gideon and GW Bridge because we did get classic Deadpool from X-Force. for the X-Force story time, the storyline. GW Bridge director Shield. Wow, Crow too. Yo, these are like old class. These are like first school X-Men figures that they were coming out with that Toy Biz was making, like the no-namers. Sleepwalker. The externals will get probably like next year due to the movie. No, that's the internals. I'm sorry. The externals are the other X group, weren't they? I forget. Yo, everybody's got an E or an X in their name. I can't remember them all. Externals, yeah, the other like mutant group.
Judd called it.
What? What do you say?
His comment. In-game dust.
Spider-Man. Yo, I guarantee you, this is the sad part about it. I guarantee if they put dust in a figure box, it would still sell.
I need two. One to keep mint, one to open and play with.
Not much to play with.
Let me pose this. Let me pose this dust.
So Mattel got away with it with the Legion of Superheroes.
Yeah. Damn it, wife turned the fan on. I need another in-game dust.
Yo, I'm telling you, Mattel did that with the Legion of Superheroes, man. That was the greatest trick of all time. I'm just saying,
a good one.
Trick of all time. Because it was like invisible, I think it was a visible lab, and it was an empty plastic shell.
That was dirty.
Yeah, it was.
It was dirty.
Definitely a Richter. Sleepwalker, yes. Give us Apocalypse Mora from House of X. Definitely. I'm down for that. This file says best story in 10 years. Jim Lee's 90 looking Mora. That works. Judd. Judd, I don't know what to do with you. Randall, yes. And last one here, Vulcan and Emperor Vulcan. We do need Vulcan, the rest of the Summers family.
I'm one of the few people that actually supports that because so many people are like, we don't need that character. Like, yeah, we do.
Yeah, you need Vulcan. The OG Horseman. Yo, random Horseman from the Apocalypse. Yo, I'll be down for that. Just randoms. All right, everybody. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. This is gonna be just a short special, but we'll be back Friday night at 8:00 our regular time. And don't forget to do the contest that we have open. You can win prizes. You have a chance. Get here. One of the chances to win a War Machine and other prizes that we will, get into a little bit later. But definitely check the post out on Instagram. You have until August 27th, midnight, to get your submission in, your pick in, and it's just toy photography. Just have fun with it. Don't say that you can't do it because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that nonsense. You can do it. Just gotta put your mind into it. So definitely, because these will be shown to the voice of Wolverine, Mr. Cal Dodd, who will have his guest that Friday, and we will pick a winner on the live on that show as well. So definitely check us out Friday. Check us out next Friday. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. And for me, for Ryan, for Todd, for Bobby, we are out of here. We'll see you guys on Friday. Y'all stay safe out there.